Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright&Clara's's channel. This is episode 29 on sock hole, biodigester, and landscaping. If you haven't watched episode 28, where we started off with the biodigester, I reckon you do so you can appreciate this episode. In our earlier episode of 26 and 27, we started off with that of the landscaping and plumbing works. And in that episode, I indicated that two waste pipe coming out of your residence. In your shot right now, you see the bigger pipe, which is that of the WC, and the smaller one is that coming from your kitchen, your basting sink, and your shower. These two pipes along the line should not be joined for any reason. Never. All pipes should be decentralized. Most plumbers tend to join the smaller pipe to the bigger one along the line. And what happens is that you will have the odor that comes out of the bigger pipe, which is the WC, flowing back through the smaller pipe into your rooms. And your room will be smelling. Please desist from that. Advise your plumbers wisely. In your shot right now is the chamber, which we call the biodigester. And in there, we've poured chippings. The essence of the chippings is to sieve any particle that perhaps might go beyond the treated fiber and the charcoal. And this will help to prevent any particles from entering the sock hole. And the only thing that goes into the sock hole is that of the water. So as of now, we have our wire mesh, we have our charcoal, and underneath the charcoal is the chippings. And on top of the wire mesh, we are pouring our treated fiber. Now, the discharge comes here, and the treated fiber generates worms that feeds on the discharge. And then the water sink down underneath and goes straight to your sock hole. So should any particle from the discharge go beyond these treated fiber through the charcoal, once it gets to the chippings will then filter it, and the only thing that comes out of the chamber is the waste water. So our focal point today is going to be on the sock hole. Now, most people have asked a lot of questions, and I'm here to provide answers. One, people asked if you can flush your tissue into the chamber. Yes, based on this type of construction, you can flush your tissue into the chamber. There are other type of construction that do not allow tissue into the chamber. So please, in the construction of your biodigester, please consult your plumber, discuss the various issues surrounding the biodigester, and select which is best for you. Again, I was asked if you could use detergent in washing your WC, and what happens, does that have any effect on the treated fiber? Again, I say yes. With this type of construction, you can use any detergent in washing your WC, and that will not have any effect on the decomposition of the discharge in the chamber. Again, I was asked if it could withstand a certain number of population. Again, I say yes, because every chamber is constructed based on your population at the time. If your population is more, your chamber will be more or even a little bit bigger. So if you have about, say, 50 people in a compound house, you have about 3 to 4 series of chambers. In my case, this is a 4-bedroom house, and the expected population in this particular 4-bedroom should not exceed approximately 30. So if I have 30 people in my room, myself, my family, and perhaps any family member that might visit, we can still use this particular chamber. On the first floor, which I'll begin later, we'll also have a separate chamber, and the expected population there should not exceed 50 people. So if you're going to have a party or a get-together, birthday parties, I suggest you have a porta john. Okay, you have a porta john outside your residence that can be used so that you avoid people from entering your room just because they have to use the restroom. And your shot right now is the sock hole, which is the focal point of our topic today. Now, once the discharge from your WC enters the chamber and the treated fibers feeds on it, the only thing that comes out is the water. And the pipe you see there is the pipe coming out of the chamber straight into the sock hole. This is a sock away. It soaks away the water. Sock hole. So the pipe from the chamber coming down into this sock hole, we pour in those stones, and then the sand is to help absorb the water. And that is why we pour a little bit of sand in there to be able to absorb the water or retain the water. In my earlier episode, I indicated that biodigesters are not ideal for waterlogged areas, and therefore please consult expertise who have knowledge and understand the construction of a biodigester before you decide on going for the biodigester. In my case, I have consulted the approved engineers and experienced people who have knowledge in the construction of a biodigester, and that is why I went for the biodigester. In this case, I'm running a test for a maximum of a year or two, and should I have any challenges, I will definitely make a video and explain the causes and the remedies. In your shot right now, the sock hole has been filled with the chippings and is being covered with the rubber to avoid any external water from entering the sock hole. The only water that enters this sock hole is that coming from the chamber. Yes, and therefore, fellow viewers, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I reckon you do so, for together we grow. If you find this video useful, please do subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share it for a wider audience, and so people interested in biodigesters can have some knowledge and ideas. In the earlier episode, I indicated that there is a company called the Love of God Consult. The Love of God Consult. They are well versed in biodigesters, and in case you need their services, you can contact them. I'll drop their details in the description below. You can contact them for any assistance when it comes to biodigesters. Again, if you want to employ the services of my plumber, his details again I will drop in the description below. Kindly contact Mr. Frederick Owusu for any plumbing works and biodigesters. As of now, all plumbing work done, the trenches covered. This whole area will be filled with gravels once the house is ready. So those exposed pipe will probably be covered with gravels. As of now, my chamber is ready to be used. Only 3 bathrooms have been connected as of now, that of the visitors, that of the guest room, and that of the master bedroom. So it is ready to be used. And like I indicated again, this is a test I'm running. And should it pass the test, because the maximum duration for a biodigester is 5 years. And in these 5 years, you have to open it up, clean everything within, and then refresh it with new materials. The additive that is added to the treated fiber that generate the worms need to be added every 6 months or thereafter. In every 6 to 7 months, you add a little bit of the additive through your WC, flush it, and then it will come straight into the chamber. What happens is that it strengthens the generation of the worms within the chamber. Hence, to answer all your questions, you can flush your tissue right in here. You can wash your WC with a detergent and will not have any effect on your decomposition of your discharge. And as well, based on the population, the more population you have, the series of chambers you need to construct. Before you begin anything, kindly consult an expertise or someone who has the knowledge in biodigester construction. Get all the information that you need so you can take an informed decision. Waterlogged areas are not ideal for biodigesters. Ensure that your land can absorb water, then you decide. The land needs to be tested, and then you go in for a biodigester. In this case, we have our landscaping. Earlier on, we started off in episode 26 with landscaping, and hence, if you have not watched episode 26, I reckon you do so you can appreciate what transformation has taken place. In episode 26, all these places were filled with weeds and it has been cleared, leaving the other portion yet to be cleared. This is the back of the building and it's completely in the bush. And I'm so determined, so focused, and nothing stops me. The little money I get, I don't drink beer. Yes, I invest it for the betterment of tomorrow. Hence, this whole area will be cleaned up and definitely we will see the transformation that comes thereafter. So as in your shot right now, this whole place had been cleared and it looks so beautiful. So beautiful. Superb transformation. Yes, this land is vacant now. This is 100 by 70 plot located at Kaswa. It's 100 by 17 plot, and the positioning of my house was strategic and so well planned and organized. Most people don't involve themselves in their building. Please, once you are building, be involved, be in tune, understand your building, understand your drawing, such that should there be any mistake, you will be the first to know. Don't leave everything in the hands of the contractor and then expect everything to be 100%. Be involved in the construction of your building. If that is your dream house or whatsoever plan you have, be involved, be part of the construction. You learn alongside, you make mistakes, but it is better you involve yourself. So as of now, the exposed area underneath the windows will be covered with mortar, and then probably in the near future we'll do leveling of the land. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Ayivi. Mr. Ayivi, thank you so much. If you haven't watched Mr. Ayivi's channel, please write Mr. Ayivi in your Google search and then subscribe to his channel. Or you go to your YouTube channels, type Ayivi TV and subscribe to his channel right now. I will drop his link in the description below and then you can follow suit. Mr. Ayivi has a wonderful 4-bedroom house which I believe you will love. So his tile selection, his presentation, man, he's superb. I've always loved Mr. Ayivi way back before I even started my YouTube channel. So please subscribe to Mr. Ayivi's channel right now. On your screen right now, I have Mr. Frederick Owusu, who is my plumber. He's well versed in biodigester maintenance. If you need any services related to biodigester construction and maintenances, please contact Mr. Frederick Owusu, which number I will drop in the description below. On your screen right now is my own boss, from whom I did my apprenticeship from. From the year 2000, after completing my MVTI from Kokomlemle and ATTC in Accra Circle, I joined Shammah Electricals and I learned all my engineering from here. We do ducting AC. In your shot right now, you can see this is a ducting AC. So if you are planning to do a ducting air conditioning, please contact Mr. Frank Hammond now. If you're planning on doing a 110-220, which is an American wiring system, please contact Mr. Frank Hammond now. And that is my senior, Steven, in your shot right now. That is Steven. Oh, these are all my crew. Oh, all my lovely brothers. I miss them so much. I've worked with them from the year 2000. Before, I think 2010, I left. You understand? So this is Mr. Frank Hammond. We do house wiring. We started off Reggie Manuel, Cantonment, Parakou, Trasacco. We do everywhere. We've gone to Kumasi. Wherever you find yourself in Ghana, we will come there and work for you. This is a big company. It's called Shammah Electricals. Please contact Mr. Frank Hammond now. You will love this man when he gets into your site. Man, he will change everything for you. Call him now. I will drop his details in the description below. So please contact Mr. Frank Hammond for all your American wiring system. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and stay tuned for my next episode. Bye-bye.